Blimey, look at you. Smells like sulfur stitched up like a butcher's leftover. They say you were once Al Simmons' soldier killer, now hell's poster boy. Can't decide if I should offer you a pint or an exorcism. So, tell me mate, does that skin ever stop burning?
Every second burns, Constantine. Every breath is ash. Every heartbeat a reminder I traded my soul for one more chance to see her. You think the chains, the rot, the smell, they're punishments. Bounds. They're just my reality. Pain isn't fashion, it's currency. The question is, why does a man who's still alive carry himself like he's already in hell?
I've seen hell enough times to have a bloody frequent flyer card. Devils, demons, angels, they all know me by first name. I've conned archangels, cheated Lucifer, and buried more mates than you've got maggots crawling under that skin. You're chained to hell by contract. I'm chained by choices. Tell me, Spawn, if you got your wife back, would any of this torment still mean a damn?
She was my reason. Now she's my punishment. Wanda lives without me, loves without me. Every time I see her smile on another man's arm, it's hell sharper than Malebolge's claws. I wanted to save her, and I cursed her with my memory. You talk about mates you buried? At least they had a choice to stand with you. Did you ever save anyone, Constantine? Or just outlive them?
I don't save. I delay, I deceive, I trick the bastards at the table into folding their cards. Savings for capes like Batman, a priest with wet eyes. Me, I cut losses. My best mate Ches still breathes, though his soul's as scarred as mine. You think redemption's waiting at the end of your chains, but you're fooling yourself. Tell me, soldier, if heaven offered you a way out, would you even take it?
They're parasites, just like hell. I've seen angels with blood on their hands, smiling while preaching purity. Heaven and hell feed off us like carrion. At least I admit I'm damned. They wear white and call it holy. You play games with both sides, Constantine, but every trick costs you. How many more friends you willing to bury just to keep your smirk intact?
As many as it bloody takes. Better their ghosts curse my name than hell drag me down whole. I've cheated the devil himself with a pack of silk cuts in my pocket. You think rage makes you strong. I think clever lies make me live. Tell me, Al, does all that necroplasm make you feel powerful, or just like hell's puppet dancing to someone else's strings?
I know they're not mine. I know I'm a puppet stitched from shadows. But every kill I make is a middle finger to the throne that bound me. Power's meaningless when you can't control it. Bounds. You deal with demons, Constantine, yet you act like you're above them. Do you ever wonder if you're just another card in their deck?
Course I'm a card. Difference is, I cheat at the game. They think they're holding the winning hand, I swap the deck when they blink. That's the trick. Don't fight stronger, fight smarter. You've got fists that smash armies, yet Malebolge still laughs in your ear. Me, I just whisper in the right demon's ear and watch him eat his mate. Tell me, Spawn, do you fight for Wanda? Or just to prove you're not their dog?
I fight because rage keeps me breathing. Wanda was the spark, but the fire burns bigger now. Every devil, every angel, every corrupted soul feeding on innocence. I drag them into the dark with me, bounds. Dog or not, I bite. You play games with devils like it's poker night, but what happens when the cards run out, Constantine? Who saves you when no one left trusts your lies?
No one saves me. That's the bloody point, I save myself. Always have, always will. The day I trust anyone else is the day I end up like you. Chains on wrists, tears in eyes, still whining about love lost. You think rage redeems you, but rage is just another leash. Tell me, soldier, how much of Al Simmons is even left under that rot?
Al Simmons died in fire. What's left is vengeance wearing his face. I remember enough to hurt, not enough to heal. Every time I look in the mirror, I see a ghost wrapped in skin not his own. Maybe there's no redemption. Maybe there's only war until my body crumbles. But at least I don't gamble souls like poker chips. Constantine, when hell finally collects on you, what story will they tell? That you tricked them once too often?
They'll say I was a bastard who slipped the noose too many times. They'll curse my name, spit it in fire, and still remember I embarrassed them. That's legacy enough. Better to be hated for wit than forgotten in silence. You, though, will be remembered as hell's lost dog, snarling at chains you can't break. You call it vengeance. I call it futility. When your necroplasm burns out, what's left? Dust or another pawn for the pit?
Bounds. When the fire burns out, I'll still drag devils down with me. If I'm dust, I'll choke hell's throat. Futility is letting them play with our souls unchecked, Bounds. Every death I deal makes them weaker. You call yourself clever, but clever men die screaming when devils grow bored. At least when they take me, I'll leave scars they can't hide. Tell me, Constantine, how many scars do you carry under that smug grin?
More than I can count. Every cigarette, every corpse, every lover buried because they stood too close. I grin because if I don't, I drown. I grin because it keeps the bastards guessing. You wear your scars outside, mine eat me from within. But scars are scars, mate. They don't save anyone. Do you ever tire of pretending your chains are weapons instead of shackles?
I don't pretend. I know I'm bound. But if shackles can kill tyrants, I'll swing them until they snap. I don't care if I burn out. My war isn't for freedoms. It's for every soul they thought disposable. You drown in smirks, Constantine, I drown in rage. Which one lasts longer when the pit swallows us both?
Nay, the lasts. Hell erases rage as quick as it erases smirks. The trick is not to last, it's to leave a mess they can't clean. I left devils turning on each other with nothing more than a lie whispered at the right time. You'll leave corpses, I'll leave confusion. Which one do you reckon they'll curse louder?
They'll curse me in screams, you in whispers. Corpses speak louder than riddles. Fear grows from graves, Constantine. Confusion fades when truth settles in. At least my victims stay dead, bounds. Your lies keep devils laughing even as they bleed. Tell me, do you actually care about humanity, or are they just pawns on your crook board?
I care enough to keep them breathing, even if I lie through my teeth to do it. Pawns they may be, but pawns deserve a chance. You think humanity needs rage to defend it. I think it needs wit to outlast gods and demons alike. You've got chains, I've got words. Which tool leaves more survivors standing?
Survivors, maybe. But survivors haunted by lies you fed them. I give truth wrapped in blood. They know what killed their monsters. They know the price. I don't sugarcoat damnation. Words twist. Chains break. You think humanity's safe because you tricked a devil? That devil still waits. Do you ever sleep, Constantine, or does every face you buried sit at your bedside?
When I do, the bastards visit, smiling. Chess, Astra, ghosts of choices I botched. Every cigarette is a ward against sleep, every pint a bribe to shut them up. You wear wonder on your soul like a wound that won't close. I wear my friends like weights around my neck. Different ghosts, same drowning. Do you fight for peace, Spawn, or just because war is all you have left?
I fight because peace was stolen from me. I fight because war is the only language hell and heaven understand. I'm tired, Constantine, but tired men still kill. If war is all I have, then I'll wield it until nothing's left. You call it drowning, I call it purpose. What's your purpose, trickster? Survival? Or just proving to every devil that John Constantine always gets the last laugh?
Survival, sure. But the last laugh is the real prize. The devils hate it, the angels can't stand it, and the mortals don't believe it until they see me walk away from another deal that should have ended me. Laughter's my weapon, not rage. Rage burns fast, laughter festers, that's why I'll haunt them longer than you will. Question is, when your necroplasm burns down, who'll even remember your fight?
Bounds. They'll remember every scar I carved into angels, every devil I dragged screaming. Maybe not my name, maybe not Al Simmons, but the blood will testify. Laughter fades, Constantine. Bones last, bounds. When hell counts the dead, my war will echo. When heaven tallies its martyrs, my defiance will stain their books. Remember this, one man drowned in lies, the other in rage. Neither of us escapes. The only question left is who hell fears more.